Marne didn't bark, she didn't whine, she didn't make a sound. She just sat there, frozen and still, like she didn't believe she was real anymore. When she first arrived at the shelter, no one noticed her. While the other dogs jumped, barked, wagged, and begged for attention, Marne curled into a tight ball in the corner of her kennel, her body pressed flat to the cold floor, like she was trying to disappear. She wasn't aggressive. She wasn't scared in the usual way. She was just gone inside. And in many shelters, being quiet is not a good thing. Staff started to whisper, "She's too shut down," someone said, "too withdrawn." Day after day, people walked by without stopping. Marne barely moved. She barely ate. It was like she had already given up. And then one day, her name appeared on the list. The one no dog wants to be on. The list of dogs who had run out of time. But fate has a way of stepping in. One photo changed everything. A friend sent it to us. It was a picture of a dog with the saddest eyes we'd ever seen. Eyes that didn't beg. Eyes that simply asked one quiet question. "Is there anyone out there for me?" We didn't wait. We filled out the forms, made the calls, and by the next day, Marne was on her way to our home. When she arrived, she didn't run through the house. She didn't sniff around or explore. She just stood at the door. Her paws hovered at the edge of the rug, like she wasn't sure if she was allowed to step inside. Or maybe she was waiting for permission. Or forgiveness. We didn't rush her. We didn't pull or call. We just sat, silent, patient. An hour passed, then another. And then, finally, Marne walked over. She didn't lick our hands. She didn't wag her tail. She didn't even look up. She just leaned her body gently against a leg and sighed. That was the moment we knew she was still in there. She knew the sound of a fridge door opening. She found the warmest patch of sunlight on the couch. She seemed to recognize the sound of a leash. These were signs she'd once had a life. But when we tried to take her outside, she froze again. She trembled. Something had happened out there. We don't know what, but her body remembered. We took her to the vet. They told us she had arthritis in her hips, probably from years of living on hard floors or sleeping outside. We gave her soft beds, warm blankets, joint medicine. We made everything easy and gentle. And we let her decide what she wanted. Marne preferred staying in. That was fine with us. She didn't run. She didn't fetch. She didn't chase anything. But she had this way of pressing her head into your chest and letting out a deep sigh, the kind that made everything in the world go quiet. Like she was saying, this is enough. She became our shadow. Always close, never loud. People on the street would stop just to look at her. Kids would reach out slowly. She never reacted big. But she saw them. She felt their kindness. You could see it in her eyes. She noticed everything. Marne wasn't the kind of dog who jumps in your arms. She was the kind who sits next to you on your worst day and reminds you, without a single word, that you're not alone. We call her our velvet ghost. Soft, quiet, and always near. In that silence, she brought us something we didn't know we needed. Marne didn't need fixing. She just needed time. And someone who didn't expect her to be anything other than who she already was. Today, she still moves slow. She still prefers quiet places. But she's no longer frozen. She's home. If Marne's story touched you, even just a little, think about dogs like her. The quiet ones. The overlooked ones. The ones no one stops for. Because out there, right now, there's another soul just like her. Not waiting for perfection. Just waiting for patience. And love. Always love.